Hello and welcome. Reshma here, and today we're going to talk about the Scheduling API and workflow on Medplum. So here's some background on the Scheduling API and workflow. It allows you to create and manage schedules, availability, and appointments, just like any other scheduling API. That's the core function. It is a Fire native API implementation, so it supports Smart on Fire EHR touchpoints. This is great for interop and for working with other systems and getting the workflow to work well in partnerships. And third, it supports flexible scenarios like group scheduling, equipment and resource scheduling, and more. So this isn't like a very rigid system that you might have seen in more off-the-shelf products. It is designed to be flexible. Let's move into a demo. So as with everything on the Medplum side, it starts with your Fire resources, and schedules are represented as Fire resources as well. Schedules, here's an example, has slots and is available via API, and there's a great data model for it. These resources are available via API and have been built into a sample application that you can find in our repository. All of the things I'm going to show you in this sample repo are available open source, so you can go ahead and see all the examples as well. You start out with creating availability or slots that can be scheduled. Here's an example of I'll create some slots for the next couple of days. Important to note here, though this is a UI, it's really straightforward to do this same workflow, creating slots via API as well. Slots are created. You can see the slots showing up here on the calendar. Once you've created the slots, you can go ahead and claim them. Routine checkup, service type, and other comments. So create the appointment, and there you go. The appointment has been booked for this patient. So if you go back to the schedule, you can see the appointment for this patient booked, and you can work through your workflow as such. So that's how it works. These are created as resources that can show up in your Medplum account as well. One thing I'll note, this same scheduling experience can be loaded into a patient-facing experience. So this is the example on Fu Medical that just shows the slots in a slightly different UI so that patients can self-schedule. This is a summary of Medplum API scheduling and workflow.